Well, that weather looks pretty incredible, but I'm thinking about the winter weather that's coming up, and that's why I have this guest sitting next to me. I'm really excited. This is our brand new neighbor here in town, Chuck Pass from Bluebird Lockers. This is something that everybody's going to be excited about, whether you are a boarder, a skier, a telemarker, whatever you do. When you want to get up there and fight for lockers or have all that cramped space, no more, because we have you here now. Chuck, I'm really excited to have you here today and as our new neighbor here in the Seasons building in Avon. Tell us all about the Bluebird Locker system that you have planned for all of our athletes and, well, wannabe athletes that are here in our community.
Absolutely. Well, Liz, I want to first of all say thank you very much for having me here.
Our pleasure.
To talk about our new business in the Seasons.
Right.
And we are bluebirdskilockers.com, so you can go to that site and learn more about it. But we're going to make it easy for people. We're having different size lockers for 2 sets of skis, for 4 sets of skis, and of course for your snowboards. You can put your helmets, some clothes, gloves, accessories in there, so you don't have to schlep it from your condo or your house all the time. You can walk across the street to the Weston lift, so you can go 100 feet or so in your boots, so you don't have to go too far. We want to make it easy for everybody.
Well, I can tell just by listening to what you're saying, it makes it easy. Number one, there's a lot of people that do not like walking around in those boots. They're not really fun. They're super cumbersome. So if you have stairs to deal with or anything like that, you are a hop, skip, and a lift away.
Absolutely.
You like that, how I did that?
Exactly.
Yeah. But this is cool because of the different sizes as well. Now, I've seen your space, which is right next to us here on TV8. It's massive.
Right.
So you're going to have a lot of space for people.
Absolutely. So we're going to have a lounge area where we'll have TVs, couches. So before you go out, you can sit and wait for your partners to come by. We're going to have an outside space. There's a beautiful patio that you can reach to. We'll have 3 entrances and exits. We'll have several changing rooms. We have our own restrooms.
Wow.
We're also going to have a small kitchenette so you can have coffee, tea. We'll have some food there for you. We're going to make it easy and fun for you. Accessibility 24/7.
Look how pretty that is.
7 days a week, exactly. So this is all new stuff that we're coming out with. So the idea is to make it almost like a club.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking it's more like a little gathering space. You can meet your friends there when you're getting ready and all the other fun stuff, but it's really a nice environment. It's almost like a really fancy health club's locker area where you go in and you just feel good. It's kind of elegant looking, but you're doing your favorite sport of life, and then you get to meet your friends, and literally you are right here. So you don't have to worry about walking too far, getting to that lift, or even just going to the parking spaces are really close.
Oh, absolutely. We want to make everything accessible, not make it so hard. I mean, skiing, you have a big workout, truthfully, but if you get your stuff and you can dress easily, and with your friends, it's going to be a social. That's what we want to make it.
I love that.
Very social activity, and like you said, it's going to be like a club.
Yep.
A fancy club is the idea.
And everybody gets to see each other with their helmets off first. So everybody can recognize who everybody is at the same time.
Exactly.
Which I think is great. Now, I am not, anybody who knows me knows I'm not the greatest skier. But what I did figure out when I was trying is it's a very cumbersome sport. I couldn't even, you know, and I'm not that strong, so I couldn't lug everything. And if I had to lug it all the way up to the lift and everything else, it would be really, you know, it wouldn't make it fun for me.
Exactly.
And it didn't make it fun for me.
Right. You'd be worn out before you got to
I was exhausted.
To the thing. The other few things that we're offering people is that if you want to have your skis tuned, you let us know. We're working with another sporting goods store that tunes skis.
Wow.
We will take them out of your locker for you. We will deliver them, get them tuned overnight, and bring them back.
That's a service.
So that's a good little service for you. If you live out of town, you're only going to come for a week or two. We're also going to save some lockers that you could rent for a week, which is a little different than most people do. You can ship them to us. We'll ship them back to you. You know, we're going to make it as easy as possible for you. But we really found that taking care of your skis and bindings and boots, and if you have a problem and you don't have time to get it fixed, we'll take care of it for you.
This is full service.
It's full service. We're also going to have a little area in there that you can do a little bit of tweaking on your skis too. We'll have a few vices. If there's a few little things, but it won't be a full service thing by any means inside. So
Just
that
for
will
people
go.
who know how to tighten their boots, like a little
Exactly.
key wrench or whatever. That
Exactly, right.
Whatever they use there.
Right. If you have a few issues with your boots or your helmet or whatever, there'll be a little area for you to work on that too.
I can't tell you how excited, I can feel the excitement about this because let me ask you something. So a lot of pass holders, there's only a limited amount of space for lockers up where people go.
Exactly.
And it's usually a first come, first served basis, and then everybody's kind of stranded. And then for safety purposes, this is my biggest thing. A lot of things get, unfortunately, even in a beautiful place like this, people will take your stuff if it's just
Right.
sitting out there in the open. I've heard so many stories last year where people just walk away with someone's skis and things like that.
Absolutely. So every locker is locked.
Right.
You'll have your own combination 100%. There'll be a key code to get into the facility.
Ooh.
So if somebody is not at the desk at that moment, you know, safety-wise, it's going to be very, very secure. Skis will never be let out. I mean, if we have skis out, it's because they're getting tuned.
Right.
But we will put them away immediately. If you ship them to us, they're going to be in a locked, place in the facility.
Those lockers look huge. You can really store a lot. I mean, where I live, I couldn't even put a ski in our little locker area.
Oh, right.
This is really fantastic, and I like how you have the apparatuses where you can hang your stuff on there as well.
Oh, absolutely.
And even if people want to snowshoe and come on up,
Oh,
and
yes.
you have a change of clothes or
Right.
anything. Now, is there a price structure that you're going to work with?
Right, so they're really rented by the year.
Okay.
So just to give you an idea on a price, for 2 sets of skis with all the accessories, it'll be $19.95 a year.
That's it?
That's it. And then for 4 sets, it'll be $29.95 for the entire year. That's what people don't realize sometimes. It's not a month, it's not a week, it's an entire year.
That is
So-
remarkable. That's affordable for everybody.
For everybody, especially people that live in a 1,400 square foot condo. Where do you put your stuff all the time? It's really
No
a bummer.
kidding.
And drying it out. We're also going to have boot dryers to let you know. So you can put your boots on there while you're changing back into your street clothes. By that time, your boots will be dry. Throw them right back into the facility. We're also going to have vents in there, so your clothes will dry. I mean, it's a very dry atmosphere here anyway.
Yes, it
but
is.
still things get moist, gloves and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So, we're always thinking about that to keep things dry.
This is remarkable. You haven't missed a beat on this.
Well, we're trying. I mean, we're trying. This is my son in my operation, and we have some business partners also involved. And we've all been skiers over the years, so we kind of know what people were looking for. And when I used to come skiing, oh my gosh, 50 years ago, we had nothing like this at all.
50, come on.
I mean, oh my gosh, yes, I'm actually longer than that. So the skis were much longer.
Yeah.
Everything
Oh, I
was
remember
different.
they were huge.
Oh, we used to ski with over 200 centimeters, like it was no big deal. But with the parabolic skis now, the skis have gotten shorter,
Yeah.
so you can fit more stuff in the lockers, which is nice, I have to say. And you should be able to fit your cross-country skis and like snowshoes, like you were
Right.
talking about. You can use it for other accessories.
Sure.
We're also going to have about 7 rooms that are going to be 10 by 10, 10 by 15. If people want to rent one of those. Now that's a whole thing where there'll be a couch. There'll be your own
What?
personal thing. You could actually put your bicycles in there if you choose in the summertime. You'll have still for ski stuff. I mean, they're pretty substantial. That's a whole different price structure. So that's something you can call us on, to be
Sure,
honest with
but
you.
I mean, you guys have
that's
thought
a new
of
deal.
everything as far as, talk about the word convenience
That's number one is
and
convenience.
affordability
Affordability.
and security
Absolutely.
and happy.
And happy, 100%.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's going to be so happy. I'm blown away by the prices because, a lot of times out here, everybody's like, oh, I want to do this and that, but the expense is so high.
Yep.
So you know what? If people save up all year long for that pass, they only have a little extra money if they want to throw down for that locker.
That's right.
And I just think it's magnificent. And you are 100% correct. I'm one of those people that live in a very small condo.
Yeah.
And when they built condos out here forever ago, they didn't have any storage. It was for people to come in, change their clothes, and leave.
Exactly. Yeah, times have changed.
Yes, they
truthfully.
have.
And,
But you're
you know,
going with the times.
We're trying to go with our times, and we just know by us living here with the facilities and talking to a lot of the local people, we're becoming a local person now too. I mean, we're still very new in the area, but just hearing what they wanted, and we've come out in the last year talking to a lot of people and looking at the competition, of course, but most people's lockers are at the ski resorts.
Right.
This is kind of a different idea that we're hoping people will catch on to and enjoy. And this building is just perfect with condos above it, and the location's fabulous, I think. And
Oh, it's perfect location. And just to sum this up, if you are looking to have the greatest experience coming up this summer, you have a place to stash your stuff, a place to meet your peoples, change, and all the other good stuff. Grab a little, water or something like that. This is magnificent. I can't thank you enough for being here and
it's
being
been my
part of our
pleasure.
community now and doing something that should have happened a long time ago. So
Well,
I'm really grateful that you're here, and
thank
I
you.
know everybody is ready for this. How do people reach you so they can get this ready for the winter?
So bluebirdskilockers.com, you can go on there, and we have a phone number, and I just got my number, so I don't know it. It's 970-343-6220. But most people want to go to the website, and you can sign up now because we're starting to do reservations for people. We hope to be open by Thanksgiving, first week of
Wow,
December.
that's
So
fast.
construction has started, but it's going to take a few months, honestly. So, we'll work with you 100%.
This is Chuck Pass, like Ski Pass. This is Bluebird Ski Lockers. It's going to be amazing, and we're so welcoming you to the community and as our new neighbors. Get ready to get yourself super convenient for the winter. I'm Liz. We'll be right back with Mook Vail right after this.